Hey guys, hey, oh Lord, hold on. Hey everybody coming in. My other device. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Stop. Okay. Hey everybody. Welcome. Listen, I forgot I had this live scheduled. I forgot. I said, let me come back and see what's going on YouTube. I went and I said to myself, let me check my channel. Lo and behold, I had a whole freaking live stream scheduled and I didn't remember. But how are you guys doing? Hold on. YouTube is playing with me. Okay. Playing with me. Okay. Hey T Evans. Hey Mary. Hey everybody coming in. Hey to those who are up there in the clouds and stuff. Listen, hey ODS. Hey Miss Steve Velocity. Listen, I'm just riding through here real quick. And I'm laughing because I just saw ODS's post. Listen, I tell you, I'll be looking on these community walls. I mean on these community walls. Oh my god. I've been looking. Why is YouTube so shady? YouTube is very shady because all I did, I heard something in the streets and I said, let me go type in Dragon's channel name and see what she got going on over there because I heard that something happened over by Lemons, but I didn't have the timestamp. So this morning I went over there and I watched it, a few minutes of it, and then sketchy YouTube started giving me ads. Ads started popping up. All I kept seeing are these e-bikes. And I'm like, why are you so messy? YouTube slash Google, whatever. Why do I keep getting all these ads? I don't want to buy no e-bike. The fudge? I don't want an e-bike. Dragons wants one, not me. Hey, Just Ned. Hey, Truth and Reason. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm just passing through for a real quick time because pretty soon my background is going to be noisy. So I'm just here, okay? Yeah, Miss Steve Velocity said ODS spoke pure facts today. Cha. He got so miserable at the end of the he got frustrated at the end of his live stream. I'm like, where is he going? Doesn't he see us all in here? Hello. He got pissed off and left us in. He left us high and dry. But I kind of get it though. Um, it's been an interesting day. I watched two and a half lives today. Ronnie Q and ODS. This morning was kind of chill over there by Ronnie Q. So what we did this morning was play our game. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? And I am not smarter than a fifth grader. You hear me? I am not. I'm pretty sure I came somewhere close to last. I'm pretty sure I am not smarter than a fifth grader. They don't teach us nothing in the Congo. Oh my God. They don't teach us shit. The people in the Congo have to do better. I'm just telling you. Okay. Let me see. Miss T was all tried. Did you meet your appointment? I think he said some that he had an appointment also. I need to go listen to his live. I don't know. It was hilarious over there. You hear me? And I think that was my first time sending a super chat. So I was testing it out with my bikes and stuff, but YouTube did not make me be great. So my bikes didn't come up on my message, but I'll try again some other time. Okay. Just Nat says, I knew ODS wasn't going to last long with that. but the thing is, how is it that every time she says she's not beef sector? Because I saw a few people write that in the chat, especially Sir King. Sir King was one of the ones who kept saying that. If she is not beef sector, why does she require the beef sector to assist her whenever she has stuff going on? So I've seen it all in the beef sector. From what I'm hearing is that she's saying they stole her bike when she went to the library. Now here I was thinking she went to the library to do her what they call delivery or something. But no, she said she'd do her little wee wee, and when she came back, the bike was gone. And I'm saying to myself, but if you decide that you want to get a new bike, hey newbie, if you decide that you're gonna get a new bike, who the hell is Truth and Reason? How much Truth and Reason? You dusted me out over there, girl. You dusted my ass off over there by Ronnie Q this morning, okay? And we had a panel of, well, half of you guys were from DC. You just beat this little Congo girl out of the, oh Lord, let me stop. Shit. HTX sweetie. Hey, welcome and thank you for being here. Oh, you're getting your hair finished. Okay, I know we're gonna see that later on. Okay. So I'm just saying, I heard that she lost her bike or her bike got stolen. She went to the library. I hope I can recall this information correctly. She went to the library, um, and then when she came back, her bike was stolen. She, however, said that at some point she was able to see on the cam, I guess from the library, hey Linda B, that the person who stole it, and she made, ooh, the words are not coming, and she made a report. Okay, she made a report. I know you weren't. We had DC, Kool-Aid and Lisa. We had Fates Yaya over there kicking our asses. We had who else? I shouldn't have started calling names. Fates Yaya, DC and Lisa. A view is a view. I can remember the DCs because they stood out so strongly up there. They stood out. Truth. It was Ava there too. Ava. You know what? We had fun this morning. It was different, something light and fun. So I look forward to those. Okay. I'm just saying. Someone just told me about the Dragon e-bike store and all the begging I had. You didn't know, Zara? I hope I pronounced your name right. Yeah, so that is what I heard. She went to Tinkle, do her little sprinkling and stuff, and then she came out and the bike was gone. And she went, she's trying to get some assistance to get a bike. I'm hearing that, people offered to purchase a bike for her, but I guess, I don't know if her birthday's coming up or something, and she was saying it's gonna take too long and it'll be best if she gets it at the store, or maybe she just wants the cash in her hand. I don't know. I don't know. My computer that I'm using right now is crap. And I went and purchased me one maybe a month or so ago. And I still have my old one. I didn't come on here asking who could get me a computer. Like, Like, that's not the first thing you think of. Shit. Well, I guess everybody is different, but at the same time, she came over here for her money because everybody owes her something. Okay. I was making jokes and stuff at first, but then I don't know. I don't know. She needs some. I'm hoping that somebody is able to assist her. I was over there watching over by ODS's channel. She came on the link. You guys go over there by ODS to see what happened. It is a junkie stunt, Linda B. It is. These are junkie stunts. And you know what even make me think it's even more of a junkie stunt? The fact that the security guard or whoever that was telling her to leave if she's not a patient or whatever. So he obviously thought she was a junkie there standing and going into her bag and stuff. So I don't know. Why would he ask her to leave? I had so many mixed emotions in that live stream. One, in the beginning, it was gonna be good and messy because Miss Dovey clicked the link and she called. Where did she call? She called somewhere. Where did she call, guys? Where are you over there? Ooh, Miss Steve Velocity says she's full of shit and I ain't going. You are right. Real talk. Hey, Sophie. She needs a new attitude, not a new bike, Linda says. Just Net says, why she wouldn't show the bike. She said it has a little rust and stuff, and she doesn't want to show that bike. A friend of hers, loaned her a bike that she could use right now. It doesn't have a motor, so it's not electronic. So she's doing her thing and pedaling herself. I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to. You hear me? Okay. Some decorum, and I am back. Okay. So I was over there by ODS's this morning. Okay. I'm back. And I am not laughing. Not one time did you hear me laugh. So I was over by ODS this morning and I was like, this is going to be a nice, messy live. We got Miss Dovey up there. She was making her calls around to see what this police report was all about. Because Miss Dovey called to find out. Miss Dovey called and she was like, I'm calling to find out if my daughter is scamming me. If she's playing a game. Miss Dovey called to find out. It's so coincidental. Miss Dovey called to find out, and I think she was gonna be given another number or be transferred to some other. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't hear it quite clearly, but she's gonna be following up to find out. She had the case number and everything to find out whether or not she was lying. But at the same time, what's her name? Click the link. Dragons clicked the link, and Dragons was explaining all of what happened. And in the midst of that, who else came up there? What's her Miss O came up there. Ooh, who else? Was it Miss Cruiser too? Shit, some people came up there. And I could tell Miss O was coming up to be messy and stuff. And I was like, yeah. And I was rubbing my hands like Birdman and everything. And I'm like, okay, this is going to get good. Let's sit back. Let's get going and stuff. But then things took a turn and we heard somebody cussing Dragons in the background. And ODS didn't pick up at all. And we're like in the chat, we're saying, ODS, be quiet. Let's hear what's going on. I know my ears perked up. Hey, Hood Scriptures. Hey, everybody coming in. I know my ears perked up, okay? And you could tell She was there on her phone. I don't know what the person who heard her thought. I don't know if they thought she was possibly going off and talking to herself. I don't know if they thought she was a bum. I don't know if they thought she was doing something, some junkie type stuff there. I don't know, but she was talking, and maybe the guy in the background. Oh yeah, Toby and Room Shaker. Thank you, thank you. And I don't know what they thought, but it was something. And he proceeded to tell her she needs to leave. And Dragons in the midst of that started cussing the man out and stuff. So it kind of the shadiness that was gonna come, it had you had to, take it back, dial it down a little bit, because you have to think about her safety. Yes, we want the entertainment. Yes, we wanted, whatever. But at the same time, we want to make sure she's safe too. So ODS was really good with that, telling her to leave from where she was and stuff, get away from that person. So the person threatened to call the cops and stuff. So I don't know if he was a business owner or security doing whatever he needs to do. Did I say hi? Hi, the only Empress. Hey, everybody. T Daniels, everyone coming in. Um, so it we couldn't be as messy as we wanted to. The mess didn't come. But at the same time, what I gather from this is that apparently YouTube owes some people some money. All the subbies in YouTube owe some people some money, and it has to be ready, it has to be there on their demand. That's all I got from this shit here. And I said to myself, if YouTube comes, Sassy, oh, poor Sassy, the philanthropist, I see that you were trying to help, but it didn't work out. And Shady Blue, I could not look in the chat because of you. Shady Blue was in there being his shady, so well, his direct self, you know, t- telling her F her and her bike and all of that. The chat was hot. The chat was festive. You hear me? I had to be literally looking away from the chat a few times, and then you got people cussing each other out. Pizarro was in there trolling too. The chat was just off the chain. Ooh, the chat was off the chain. You hear me? And when I tell you I had to stop looking at the chat sometimes, I really had to, because Dwayne was just right, Linda. Dwayne was just there are some people you cannot read their comments, and then you still have to peep in anyways. Over by ODS. Over by ODS. Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate that. That is so nice of you. Oh, yeah. Whose mugshot? Wait a minute. Who has a mugshot? Well, is there a mugshot surfacing around the beef sector? The only Empress? Let's know about it. Hey, Madison W. The chat was festive today. Thanks to you, chat. Thanks to you, ODS. Thanks to you, people who clicked the panel. I did not get enough work done today, and I am serious about this. This means I'm gonna be up late tonight and shit, because I was too. I think today was one of those days I was too invested in the fucking chat. I don't think I did not get enough done today. I'm a little bit embarrassed to say, or I should say, I worked at a slower pace than I should. I'll just say that. Okay. So I'm going to do some catching up tonight because I was too busy reading the chat and laughing and all sorts of stuff. You hear me? So you're telling me that they already doxed her? Oh my God. Hey, Room Shaker. You're telling me they went and doxed her because she's begging a bike? What is happening? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I don't know how I feel about this. The fact that I'm now hearing that she has oh my god, I looked. I looked. I just typed it in and I looked. They have her full name. There are three whole pages. I look. Why did I look? Y'all go over there and look. Oh my god. Oh my god. They what? This was 2024. Wait a minute. This was in June. The Only Empress. You got to thank the Only Empress for this. The Only Empress just dropped this in the chat. She said, "Did you see the mugshot?" She told me where, and I went and I looked. Oh my God. It was an arrest, and this was the 6th, 8th, 2024. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh no, I can't even. There is nothing for me to laugh at anymore. This is crazy. Oh my God. They found her. Oh Lord. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not even laughing anymore because she's going through something. You could tell she's going through something. I really hope she gets help, whatever it is that she's going through right now. I am really hoping she gets some help. This was, yeah, it was June 8th, 2024. It tells her, for those who have been throwing out ages, now you can tell because they have all her information out here. This is not good. I can't even poke fun at her because it seems like she's going through something. And she will, and she says she does her own hair and stuff. You know, she hasn't been able to do her hair in a while and stuff. Look at her hair on this pic. And you could tell is this her? It looks like her, but then it doesn't. But then the side profile looks like her. Oh no, she is going through stuff. I can't even. Mm-mm. No, I am. I. Mm-mm. I don't know how to feel about this. This is not a laughing situation anymore. Oh Lord. But the thing is, it doesn't tell why she got arrested. What it doesn't tell the charges from what I'm seeing here. But I'm pretty sure somebody will have that out in like no time. What were the charges? I don't know. I'm not going to go out of my way to find out by going on that website they said. However, um this does not look good at all. I am just taken aback. I don't even have words. Give me a second. Baby. Why is YouTube doing this? Hold on. Hold on. YouTube, you are not locking me out of this. Hold on. You are not locking me out of my account. The hell? There we go. This is some weird shit. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. There's something that came up a while ago, and I'm trying to fix it real quick. And there you go. Okay, got it. Oh, let me go back to this chat. It really looks bad. I am not even gonna lie. I went over there a while ago and I looked at her thing. I'm not gonna share it because I don't necessarily promote any type of doxing or anything. I don't even know if I should call this doxing. Well, yes, it is because somebody found it and put it here on YouTube, and Dragons didn't put it on here herself. So I'm not necessarily going to be like promoting it and stuff. But from what I can see on these pics, she is very upset. She also looks like she's been through some stuff. And I am really hoping that whatever it is that is stopping her from, doing better in life, that, something happens soon for her. I'm not going to lie. I was in a chat some time ago when she was telling us about what was going on with her. And I can clearly remember there was somebody in the chat who kept on dropping in the chat where she could go and get a job. Like they were helping her, they were giving her directions and stuff. And she wasn't paying no attention to that. I don't know if she didn't see it or anything, but there was somebody, and I don't know if that person is still willing, because that person seems to either live in that area or know somebody or something. She was actually putting addresses in the chat so so Dragons could see it. So I'm really hoping that soon Dragons is able to get herself together. If you want to save your money, Dragons, you have to do a little bit of sacrificing like other people do. You have it kind of easier, a little bit easier on you because you don't have children to worry about. You only have to worry about yourself. So you have it a tad bit easier than some people who are homeless. I am sorry to hear that this is what you're going through right now. However, you have to try to make some sacrifices. You have to save some of that money that you're putting towards alcohol and weed and save that. That is not a priority. You hear me? It is not a priority. And I get it that you were using your bike for delivery, as you say, because that's what I heard. She said she uses it for delivery. Um, so I can see that. But she was so sure she was going to get this Target job. And people kept telling her in the chat, you cannot just have all your eggs in one basket. You should be looking at other places. And she was saying, my G, I know I'm going to get this job. They're like waiting on me. And she kept on saying that. And with all these things that people have been hearing about the documents that needs to be taken care of, about her buying, she even said she bought uniforms for that Target job that she doesn't have. Like, I'm just saying, Bossy Don, hold on. Bossy Don Diva says, I just can't believe she's a Leo. I have never met a Leo who wasn't on their ish. Yeah. Ooh, Shady Blue said, Lord bless her here. And she's only 36. She's going through it. I can tell based on that a photo. That photo is those photos are worth 1,000 words. And I don't know. I really hope she gets the type of help she wants. And she also has to understand that a lot of people have their own battles that they're fighting, their own struggles. They have other things they're dealing with in their families. And maybe some of them try to help you the first time when you said you had issues. And based on how you responded after the fact, they may not want to help you again, you know? And do you really want help? That's the next question. And is it only help under your terms and what you like? Is the area that you're trying to stay in too expensive for you? Are there any other alternatives? Another thing that we've been telling you, well, some people have, is that you should try to get a housekeeping job. That's one of the safest ones you could get out there, a housekeeping job. And who knows, you may never know if those people, if you do good enough, they'll put you up. You never know if they have rooms that they could put you up. You know you're going to get a hot meal there. You can wash up there and, get your laundry done. It depends. There are so many things that you could do, you know? So I think you should try that too. People gave her money to buy new hair so that she could redo her braids, and that was in June. We are in August right now, and those braids look stressed the hell out. You hear me? Let me go back and look. Jesus wept. Let me go back and look. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. They put more pics up. Hold on. I am not laughing at all. Okay. So there are some pics up. Oh, it's the same one. The back of her here. Oh Lord. The BDBs. Wow. 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 I wonder what she got arrested for. I wonder what. Does anybody know why she got arrested? Let me drop this link. Does anybody know what happened that caused her to get arrested? Oh my god, I have mixed emotions. I feel kind of some sort of way for her. But the thing is that she's so defensive when people are trying to help her out, and she'd be over talking you and trying to figure out ways that she could collect instead of trying to hear about different ways that people are trying to help her. So she's kind of in her own way right now. It is a sad situation. Hey Angel Ray. Hey everybody coming in. Oh my gosh. You never know where you're going to end up in life. I'm telling you. Yeah, she seems like she doesn't drive. She doesn't have a driver's license. And she likes her e-bike, and that is what gets her around more. And now she has to be pedal. Yeah, she wants help on her own terms. That's the thing, truth and reason. And that is why a lot of people don't want to help her, because she just wants help how she wants it. And then if there are people who genuinely look at that person who wanted to buy the bike for her, she turned them off. They don't want to do it anymore because she wanted it how she wanted it. And that, the person lost interest in helping. You got to be a little bit humble when you're in this type of position. It doesn't mean, oh Lord, I that picture is going to stay in my mind for the rest of the night. She could have, the only Empress says, the sad part is Dragons could have accepted that damn bike last night and she would be okay now. She blocked her blessing. I agree. Right, Linda. She said that one of the reasons why she didn't get that job at Target is because she failed the drug test because she smokes weed. And I'm saying to myself, like, these are things you try to find out when you're looking for a job. Because she claimed they were waiting on her all that time. You couldn't stay clean enough for, well, then again, she said she didn't know they were going to do a drug test. Come on. I don't even know at this point. There's a difference between conducting business and hustling. I always say that on here. Some people are hustlers, so they always have to be, trying to find ways to get something. But when you are business minded and you are a little bit more strategic, you can always get your blessings to overflow. I'm just saying that, and you can all see some return on your investments and stuff. That's it. Sad but true, she looks like an addict, and with the behavior, it all makes sense. And you know what? She may have mental issues that we don't know about. We never know. She looks like she's going through something. I'm not even gonna lie. Angie says we were dropping information in the chat for her and she didn't listen. I remember, Angie. There are quite a few people who were dropping information of places she could go and actually get a job, and she didn't pay any attention to. Hey, Noble. Hey, Noble, honey. Hood scripture says it was for, ooh, hood scripture. Oh, okay. So that's what she got luck. And now that's why you see her so angry. Those mugshots. That is why she looks so angry. Oh no. I wonder what happened, why she was even resisting the officer in the first place. Hey, Noble. Mm-mm. Shady Blue. Shady Blue says, those braids are dreads now. And this is why I'm gonna have to block Shady Blue. To block Shady Blue because I can't get a break in these chats. You hear me? Shady Blue, I am not gonna look at now one more of your comments when you're showing out in the when you're showing out in these chats. I'm telling you, you had me laughing up a fit today. You hear me? The chat was so festive. I enjoyed myself. It kind of put me back a little bit. I need to get some work done. But ODS's live was lit today. And then guess who came by? Rhonda. Rhonda passed through today. Rhonda said she was in the, where was she again? She was in the ICU. And then, hey, Noble. And then she had to do some therapy or something, but she's back and she's doing her thing again. You hear me? ODS cut her off when she was going to tell you about what the docs had a nerve. The nurses haven't had a nerve to put a pamper on her. I'm pretty sure Yaya is going to take that up and deal with that. So she finally got in one of those pampers. Okay. Let me see, in diapers. I wouldn't take any food from her. She doesn't look squeaky clean to me. Sorry. And this, my friend, is why I don't do too many of those takeouts anymore. I saw a video today, a DoorDasher, wasn't today, it was yesterday. I saw a video where a DoorDasher, some of the spilled some of the drink that he was taking to the customer. And do you know, because he spilled some of it, he opened his own water bottle. And do you know he put some of that in there to refill the person's cup? He did it on the ground. He did it stooped down on the ground. So he replaced the liquid with some water from his bottle, from his freaking where I don't even know where his mouth came from. I don't. The last when I asked them to, girl, I have like specific orders when I do my thing. I ask them to tape that shit up and like really tape that up. And not even with that, you don't feel too comfortable. It just doesn't. It's you take such a risk when you do these DoorDash, these Uber Eats. You never know. Sometimes the drivers have their pets in the car, sniffing around your food and stuff. It's just a lot. You never know what happens. Then you got some who are hygienic, but it's too much to think about. She was in the park after hours. Oh wow, you guys knew what happened? Entering the park after hours and oh no. And this may be one of the reasons why some people do not believe that she is actually in a hostel, because she'll be out late at night. She'll be out there at parks. She'll be at bars trying to get her phone charged and stuff. And I'm like, aren't you supposed to be at a hostel like you said? And I thought that's what she said. Oh my god. Well, thankfully it wasn't a violent resistance. I don't know. Oh my god. Molly says she told the story around when it happened. She said she was in the park past curfew. Oh, there was a curfew at night taking out her braids. Wow. Oh, let me go back to this picture. Is that why some of the front? Let's see the front of her. She may be right. Go back to the pics, because if you look carefully, I can't tell what's going on that at the top of her head in the mugshot. So maybe some of them were really gone, but those braids were worn out. And the fact that people sent you money to be able to braid your hair and you didn't do it, that kind of people look at these things. Now that the people who sent you that money to braid your hair, they're seeing your mugshot. This was in June. They'll be wondering. I think I saw 36 just net. She cusses everybody out. She's had me blocked for about 4 years, Shady Blue. About that. Maybe 4 going on 5. She cusses everybody out. She hates everybody. You hear me? And then in another some other time she'll come in here and she'll be cool and nice and stuff. She's a special one. You hear me? Where are all these people who used to say that people do junkie stunts on here? We've been seeing quite a number of people doing junkie stunts on here. Call them out. Call them out. We got some people doing junkie stunts in the streets on here, and they may some of them come um in her some of them come looking like dragons, and some of them will be perfectly clothed, because you got crazy people in clean clothing too. And they come on here and they make the best of themselves, but they know they are junkies too. They know they are junkies too. You hear me? And this is why we don't judge a book by its cover. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I heard that the only Empress. Maybe she did say it, but I didn't hear it. Just she's going through stuff. Sophie says Dragons is in South Beach. She should be applying for jobs, but she was so set on target. She had a locked bike, but now it's stolen. And I'm saying to myself, if somebody takes up their hard-earned money and decides to purchase a bike for her, what's the guarantee that it's not going to get stolen again? What's the guarantee that she's not going to owe somebody some money and then, they come taking her bike for payment? You know, how do we know that she's not going to get that stolen when she goes back to the library or to her place at the hostel, in air quotes? How do we know that? Because they stole that one so easily. She's going through it. She took up herself and went to South Beach to live with some guy, I hear. Then they weren't together anymore. And then she had to leave. They hacked her phone. Her phone was making some weird noises over there when she was on ODS's channel today on his panel. And she said, they're hacking my phone again. And I'm like, what the hell? Who is hacking your phone? I'm like, what? She said, they're coming in again. And I'm like, oh my God. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. It's too much. Oh my God. This is YouTube, child. Oh my God. There's something going on with her, and we just can't diagnose her. Something is definitely going on. Maybe she hasn't told you guys. Hey, Ken. Okay, let me see. Truth and Reason says, I work a remote part-time job in Chicago. I was drug tested. Isn't it? And people would want to think that. I guess for some places they don't, but you would always want to think that you're applying for a job. Get yourself clean, you know? And she couldn't stay clean enough to hold on to the job, is what I'm saying. She couldn't stay clean enough. That means you're addicted. It means you cannot regulate. Oh, mm-mm. She does need the help. Hood scriptures for real, for real. She is defiant. She wants help on her terms. It is how she wants the help. It's not how you can help her, but it's how she wants it. I need the help. I'm gonna come and ask for it. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. I want the help, but I want it under my terms, my conditions. To hell with what you think. To hell with how you're gonna help me with your own money. You know? Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, she was somewhere that she wasn't supposed to be for the mere fact that the person was telling her that she needed to leave. Oh my God. Sophie? Was she romancing or rooming in South Beach? Maybe both, child. With the guy that she was with first. Who scripture says, can nobody help her if she doesn't want to help herself? Hey, Candy Cane. Good to see you. Angie says, JustNet is sad. It's sad, but we are dropping information in chat to help her. I'm in Miami and we told her. I don't know if she's still in the bushes right now or if somebody could get her help some way or the other. But there are there were too many people who were trying to help her by telling her specific places to go. Right now, she's better off going to try and get herself a housekeeping job. I'm telling you, that's the safest bet right now. I am telling you. And she could get tips almost on a daily basis as a housekeeper, especially where she is. Girl, she does need professional help. I agree with you. Yup. Oh, I am way behind in the chat, I think. Hey, Trish. I think I'm way behind in the chat. Let me try to keep up. Hey, where me? She comes out, she cusses and stuff and forgets. She's not humble enough. If you want to get help, you have to at least be a little bit humble. You know, I kind of feel bad for her after I saw that mugshot a while ago. I'm not even gonna lie, because those mugshots are speaking volumes right now. It is saying I'm having it bad. I am going through a lot. Because the fact that this is on the day of the arrest, so this is how you were out there looking. The braid right now that I'm looking at in her side profile, it is like 2 or 3 inches. Let's say 2 inches. That is how far out the braid grew. So the braid is like holding on for dear life. You could see it's about 2 inches of new growth or whatever it is. And she is so upset in the pic. You could tell she's going through stuff. I really, as much as I'm talking and stuff, I really wish her the best, because sometimes we do get into some things in life. But at this age, come on, man. You have to know what you want in life. You are getting older, girl. You have to make better decisions. They say the older you get is the wiser you should be. So, like experience. Come on. Unless you just like to live this type of lifestyle. I get it. She said, "Okay, I'm going to work and sort myself out." But what are you doing? What is the reason why you're still stuck in the same position you were a few months back? So apparently you're doing something wrong. Listen to a few suggestions from people who care about you. Listen. They're giving you suggestions, take them. Consider which one works for you and stuff, because you cannot continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. Mm-mm. And then when you do stuff like this, there are people who are out here who genuinely need help, and they're going to be afraid to help. I'm just saying. Data Blue says there is no union job and there was no drug test. If she was applying for employment looking like, oh, I wonder if she went to the job, look to the place, look. Mm, did she go to that job looking like that with her hair? Let me. Would you employ someone who came looking for a job looking like that? Go look at her pics right now. Jay Wilson is a begging fool, and others like dragons are enjoying a nocturnal hours. Is he is he begging too right now? Ugh, not a wooden nickel. She does look bad, and I don't think they would want to hire her in the way she's looking in that lab because that was in June. That was in June. Let me look at the date again. June 8th. We are in August, and this happened in June. Who would want to employ you if you're carrying yourself like that? And you told people that you braided your own hair so you could fix yourself up. You know, you don't have to wear your circumstances on your face or your hair. Oh Lord, 36 miles away from the beach. How is she go? Good question. 36 miles. Ooh, oh, oh, oh! Wow. T. Evans, we got some news in. News in. Pasa has canceled his Vegas trip, owing to the fact that Vivian's health is in decline. Let me rephrase that. Vivian has health issues. Oh no. So she won't be able to enjoy her birthday. Okay, so he's refunding all the money. Is it that not a lot of people wanted to go, or is oh well, at least he decided to give them their money back. There are some people on here who thought that they were going to do something during COVID and they didn't need to give people their money back. The trip didn't happen and they didn't want to give the people their money back. And some people were afraid to ask for their own hard earned money back. So I'm going to say this is a good thing he's giving the people their money back. I'll just try to find a positive in that and also wish Vivian the best. She's in that hot Miami sun on a bike all day and drinking. Has to be a stinking mess, right, Justnet? Ooh, I think I dropped the link. Okay, I'm going to have to pin the link too. There you go. That is how long ago you asked for the link. I am so behind. Oh Lord. Nobody cares, work hard. I guess that's a message also for dragons. Oh Lord. Let me pin my link because I keep forgetting to keep dropping it. Well, you know what? Pasa is giving them their money back. Don't know if it's because the numbers declined or you know. Hold on, I'm gonna try to pin this link real quick. I am way behind in the chat, aren't I? Hold on. I am way behind. There goes the link. My God, I'm like 6 minutes behind. I feel slow. And they already beat me on Ronnie Q's channel this morning because I lost that game too. Hey, sis. She'll have to clean herself up before someone will hire her. Now I get why she didn't have an ID. Lord, look at how many people were trying to help her when it came to her documentation for her. Hey, sweet Polly. A few people suggested that she should do that, sweet Polly. That is crazy. Those mugshots. Mm-mm. I would much prefer curry chicken, but who is rude, Shush Trish? Not more than you. Dana is asking if anyone would trust her around the guest belongings. That's another question too. Oh Lord, integrity is another thing. The only empress says, I don't feel bad for her. Her actions last night. Thankfully, I didn't see her actions last night, but I did go peep into her channel today and I stayed about 2 or 3 minutes to get the gist of what she was pretty much asking Lemon to remove somebody from the panel that she was on. That is what I got from it. And something about somebody getting her a bike or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. All jokes aside, she is a black woman who appears to be on drugs and needs mental help. Coming into contact with the police. Oh, right. That might be why she does DoorDash, but I wouldn't want her bringing me food. Ooh, not in that state, you know? I get that she's trying, but maybe she just needs to do stuff a little bit different probably. The link is pinned. On a new management was asking for the link. Sorry I didn't see it. So I just dropped it. Talented says we knew that Bomb J was when I saw that in the chat, I said to myself, I bet Talent is gonna say something about it, but I didn't even know you already typed it. Jay Wilson didn't have people that wanted to see him. I'm waiting for more clowns. On the new management, I don't know if you're still here, but there goes the link because you asked for it, or whoever it was that asked. Child, sis, it's over there by the news lady, child. I went over there. It's a mugshot, sis. It's a mugshot. There are three pictures there, and it pretty much shows the hardship she's been going through because there's no reason for her to look like that. I am really hoping that she gets some help and appreciates the help that she gets and then wants to do better for herself. That's all. I don't know anything else to say. But how did they find it? How did they find out that she had a mug? How did they even know her real name to go look for that? Oh, it's Viv's parents that are having health issues. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Hey, the queen before you. It's someone who writes posts on her community wall all the time. Did you guys see ODS? Hey, big man. Did you see ODS's community wall? Let me go back and look at it. I tell you, just go to these community walls when you're bored or whatever. Just go. I'm just telling you. No, I went to ODS's community wall today, and ODS says, let me see if I can find it. I'm leaving y'all. No, hold on. It's just one statement. He's like, peace out. I'm leaving. Y'all are just too much for me. And then he's leaving, and his choice to move around was a bike, not a car, not anything else. But he decided he's going to leave you guys out, on his bike. Of all the things to ride off in the sunset on, he chose a bike. You should have chosen an e-bike, okay? You should have chosen a whole e-bike. You hear me? Mary says, unfortunately, I think she has gone so far down that no matter how much people help, she will be in a stuck place. People either get it together when they hit rock bottom or they further decline. So you think she's still at rock bottom right now, Mary? Because in truth and in fact, how has she improved herself in the past 3 or 4 months? Because I don't know how many months we've heard that this happened to her. And why is it, and maybe people are going to all not like me for saying this, why is it that people who say they don't have money and stuff, they always find money for alcohol and weed? Why isn't there a difference between wants and needs? And didn't she say she had, what's it called? Savings, and she's not going to touch it because she's going to have to use it for this. Didn't she say she was getting somewhere to rent? Somebody help me out here. I dropped the link. Didn't she say that she was getting somewhere to live with someone and she went and she looked at the place already and stuff? Ciao. Talented says dragons look like the homeless heroin addicts that are wandering around in my neighborhood, bent over like statues. We have to pray for these lost souls and keep it moving. Yeah, it is sad. I didn't get to check your song. I heard you saying that you did one, big man, but I didn't know if it was in that very same live stream. Ooh, Sassy loved it. Okay, I'm gonna go back and check on your song. She ain't got nowhere to live, and why is she in a state with no family? And I'm hearing she's. Oh, you went and saw it, sis? Child. Isn't it just awful, sis? So even though I was like joking around and stuff when I was talking about it. When I went over there and I saw the pics, it just made me feel, some kind of way for her. God, go look at ODS's community wall. Go look at King Roman's community wall. Child, I be looking at these community walls. Go over there by King Roman's community wall. King Roman says, Jay Wilson canceled. He bit off more than he could chew. Hashtag weak. Let me see if Jay Dunn has anything going on because Jay Dunn cracks me up too. Hold on. What you got going on, Jay Dunn? Let me look at your community wall. She hasn't. Ooh. Oh, this. Mm-mm. Do you know that Jay Dunn was it Jay? Do you know that they were also encouraging what's her name Dragons to? They were saying if you could get a ticket, you could go to that same place, get a one-way ticket to where's that place? I don't remember the name of the place where the discipleship is. Maybe she could go over there and get a canning job. Maybe she could hook up with Ness and Ness could help her to get a job at the discipleship. They were saying that too, child. Uh-uh. Mm. You're still lost, the Evans? Okay. Go to ODS's live from today. He had dragons up there. It started off really funny in the beginning with the panel and stuff, and they were about to find out what's going on with dragons and her situation with her bike that she said got stolen. Dragons click the link, and it's downhill from there. ODS also cussed us out. Well, not us, but then we had to leave. He left us high and dry in there and just logged off. He didn't even play his music. He didn't even play his what they call it, not intro, outro. He didn't even play that. So go over by ODS, you'll see everything you need to see. And if you want to go over there by Dragons too, you'll see it. Who is in? All right, I gotta answer it because you put it in patois. Well, no, it's not in patois. What's the Yollywood, T Evans? Thank you, sis. Thank you, Sophie. Talent is in the chat. Talented Indiana called it. I can't wait to hear what Deanna is gonna say if she decides to talk about this. Um, there was something else I saw. I don't know. I guess I'll wait until I hear a little bit more about it uh with Onsite April and what's her name? Oh Lord. Hold on, I got somebody in the back and I gotta make sure it's who I think it is.
What are you talking
Talent.
about, oh Lord? Why are you saying, oh Lord?
Cause I don't know if I'm gonna be P-bombed. You know they're using people's names and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Talented.
Yeah. What's going on? How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm all right. I just got back from an extended lunch and the drinks were flowing. And I come
And you
and,
got the news about Jay Wilson.
well, no, the first news I got was what's her name? Dragons. And I saw this video on some channel providing the information that you've already shared. And I saw the pictures and I was like, man, I know, see, look,
Ken is in the back. I'm picking
who?
up too. Ken.
Hello? Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, what's up?
Okay.
What's up, my boy?
Let me tell.
What's
What's up,
going on?
Talent? What's
Let me
up,
see
my
if I
boy?
Not much, man.
Hey,
I feel
Ken.
bad about
Hey,
dragons. I
Carrie.
feel, yeah,
Is that really Dragon Picture?
yeah, yeah. You
It
could
sure
tell,
is.
but
Let me
but you,
turn your microphone up because you're a little bit low. Talented. Okay, there we
oh,
go.
can you
I
hear me
turned you
now?
up. Go ahead.
Testing 1 2. Can you hear me? Am I okay
Yeah,
now?
yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, but what I do want to say is you can tell, and I've always suspected that she had some mental health issues, and that's not trying to be disparaging about her, but you can tell there's some mental health issues, and I hate to see, I
Especially
hate
when
a
she doesn't allow people to talk. You see, she
no, no, no,
butts in
hold on
sometimes,
now,
like when people are speaking.
hold on now, because I hate a dog pound, and I've seen this sector dogpile on people, and I know everybody gets their turn, as they say. But I see these people attacking her, and you can see just by that picture alone. I hope it's clear to people what's going on. This is an individual that needs some outreach, needs some help. She's not getting it. People are trying to like insult her, berate her. She's not going to do anything until she's ready. And because she's mentally ill, she will never be ready. So you have to understand, and this is going to sound harsh, what I'm about to say. Sometimes you have to leave people where they are. Otherwise, they will drag you down to where they are. And, I'm always imparting because I have a lot of people I have to mentor, and I'm always telling people how they should operate. But in terms of her, I don't think insulting her, trying to catch her up in lies, that's the stupidest thing ever. That's what they did with Dory when she pretended to be an attorney. You got to be crazy to want to keep trying to
Don't
prove
remind
that
me.
Dory is lying. I mean, a whole bunch of people trying to prove that this mentally ill woman Dory is an attorney, and you can just see she's not, and hear she's not. But the same thing applies with this Dragons. I like Dragons not just because she's from Chicago. See, when she's on, she's funny, she's cool. But I also understand she's got these, as I said, mental health issues, and it's unfortunate. Just let her be, let her over talk or whatever. I mean, because in the long run, you know how this is going to play out. She's going to either end up in jail or she's going to be in a casket. There's nothing you really can do. You can keep trying to offer her services and pay for this or there's nothing you can do. She's mentally ill. But yeah, go ahead, Ken. What's up, man? I know you got a viewpoint on this.
Ken fell off, talent, but then you know what she does. You could tell. Like I said, I am not qualified to diagnose anyone, but anyone who's looking can see. But you never know who is watching, who can help her. Give her the resources or lead her to the resources if she wants to
But
do
she
so
doesn't
on
want,
her
she
own time.
doesn't, you got, look, I've been down this road. She
She may
doesn't
go talented.
want it. She doesn't want any help. She doesn't think she needs, well, she needs your financial help, but that's money to use for other purposes. And so she's going to come up with elaborate or not so elaborate schemes to get money to fuel her possible addictions. So what I'm saying is, and just to be clear here, is you can like somebody, but you have to be able to know everyone has an expiration date. And this is what I impart to people, and when I give workshops on this, everyone has an expiration date. Uh, and you have to know, you have to recognize that expiration date, and then just let people go. Don't try to fight it. There's so many do-gooders in this sector, which I do like to see. People who want to reach out, want to like wrap their arms around people. But until those people are willing to accept help, understand what help looks like, then you're only going to get yourself frustrated. And I see a lot of empaths in our sector really, who are plugged into what Dragons is, or they know somebody who's gone down similar paths so they can relate to her. And I can, relate. I've had people as well. You have to you have to pray for them, do that. But I wouldn't
You
spend
gotta
any
hope and
money.
pray for them.
Yeah, I wouldn't put any money into that because that money may possibly be used to further their addictions that they may have. But real quick
And who
before I
knows
drop
what
down,
else she's using.
yeah, well, judging from that picture, she's been going through some things as you mentioned, and I know she's gonna hate to because I think she uses filters when she comes on here. You women have to stop using these filters. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. I mean, people are meeting people based on filters, and then when they're meeting them in real life, it's a whole, it's a complete 180. And I know women, and I'm sure you do as well, Karen, on social media. You've seen it on Facebook, Instagram, people in real life. and you know how they look in real life, and then when you see, on social media,
Oh yeah.
they use these filters,
Hmm.
and I've seen people, and these are intelligent people too. They use these filters so heavy. That's the only type. It's the only type of picture that they provide is a heavily filtered picture, which almost looks,
Hmm.
you could see it's fake. And I'm like, are these people kidding me? I mean, but this is what it, and it's not just women; it's
Delusional.
men too. It's not, I'm not just singling out women; it's men too. And this is why I'm interested about this upcoming trip, Carrie, in Vegas, because people said I'm fat, need a CPAP machine. A lot of women have suggested I'm fat and this and that, and and we've
Are you
seen their
gonna need a
husband.
wheelchair too?
I may need a wheelchair too, but see the joy I get when I pop out, and then it's so see these people. You got to understand, some of these people when they see me, they're going to be reluctant to even want to approach me because they know, hey, I don't even belong, next to this guy. But it's okay, some of you, it's okay. But I just want to prepare people. But I do want to say this about that clown trailer park Jay Wilson. I knew this was going to happen because you and I know, Carrie. A lot of people don't know. I'm the motivation why he even started this whole trip conversation was because of me and my two
Because of
hundred
that
and fifty
250.
dollar
Was it
meet and greet.
250?
It was
Oh
250.
yeah.
It got him out his body. Boy got out of his body. I mean, he kept mentioning. I mean, I said, wow. I know there's a lot of jealous spirits in this sector. Anybody that can, anybody that looks good, especially with women. If a woman comes on this in this sector and they look good and are articulate, ooh wee, they better you watch out because these demons in this sector, they will be on
Hmm.
your ass. And and I don't usually interact with these type of people, but just my interaction in the last 5 years, I'm just fascinated by it. And sometimes because I am an empath, and every time I say that, some people say, "Yeah, right." But I am an empath, and I do,
You know they're
I
gonna cuss you
take.
out for saying these people. Go
Oh,
go
look,
ahead. Go ahead.
look. The people I'm talking to, you gotta understand, the majority of the people in the sector who watch this sector, they're not the ones that drop down. People don't realize that. The people that drop down usually,
I
those
know.
people are morons. I'm
Not
not
all of
speaking to, not all of them, no. I don't use absolute terms. But what I'm saying is the people, like 90% of the people who drop down in chats are people who are like long term. They watch, more than 4 hours a day. And if they knew the statistics about those type of people and some of the behavior these people exhibit and their backgrounds, you would understand how I kind of smile when I see certain things. But on certain things, I really take to heart. And as much as people think I'm a troll, I do understand we have a lot of damaged people who drop down. I'm not really speaking to these people. I kind of ignore them. They're irrelevant.
Oh, you got a
In real,
visitor.
who do I have? Who do I have up here?
I gotta make sure it's her.
Who is it? Be careful.
It's Ness probably. Hold on.
Oh, then that's a welcome visitor. You know how I feel about Ness.
Is that you, Ness?
Yeah, it's me. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Talent.
What's
Hey,
going on,
Ness.
Ness? Oh,
Hey.
I could tell Ness is in my state already because I've been vaping on this. What is this thing? It's Cookies cereal milk. Definitely get that, Ness. Cookie cereal milk.
Cookie cereal milk. But
Uh,
what is the brand? Like, what's the name of the.
that's it. It's cookie cereal milk. It's an
But is it
indica
from like a
hybrid.
cookie cereal milk indica hybrid? You know, in
Yeah.
Seattle, when we make our purchases, there's like Redbird, and Redbird will have cookie cereal milk. They'll have like, different brands, and then the brands produce those names. But if
Oh
I,
no,
I can't just search for cookie cereal milk.
yeah, you can. It's cookies is the brand, and cereal milk is the
Oh,
actual.
got it.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
indica hybrid, and it's called cereal milk, and it is really good. I think they may
I
also
knew
have something
Molly
called
would have some.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, but my favorite, and I was mentioning this the other day. I think to Ronnie Q because Ronnie Q is Ness. I don't know if you heard. but C is considering starting to spark up some flour. She doesn't do the vape; she likes the flour. Based on my description, because I was talking about coughing and how coughing sometimes, while you're in that cough and a few minutes after the cough, you have this crazy euphoric
Oh,
state that you're
that's a
in.
fact. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so that reminded her back in the day when she used to go hard on the weed. And so she may be coming, but no, Ness, since you're here, I'm interested in what you
Finish
have to
talking
say
about
about
Of
all of
Jay
that.
course.
Wilson.
Well, wait. Let
Hold
me.
on, hold on 1 second. Talented, you weren't finished saying something about Jay Wilson. You stopped
Oh
before you
no,
said
no,
that
no, no,
250.
no, no. What I'm saying, the 250 got him out of his body. Then he arranged this trip. Then he tried to tell us about 59 people, and then he said, "Oh, well, those are only 59 people who expressed interest." Then a couple of weeks ago, it went to like, well, 10 people may have paid, even though my sources tell me only 5 people paid, and he will have to refund that money expeditiously. Jay Wilson, I'll find out about it if you
He
don't.
already
But
refunded it.
oh, he did.
Hmm.
Good, good. But the guy was a bozo, and he look. I wasn't gonna
So
meet
there
the
was no
clown.
competition.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna meet the
There
Okay.
clown.
was
But
never competition. Come on now.
yeah, but I
Okay. There's
will. Yeah, there will be more
I
people
have a
dropping
question for
out.
Carrie, though. I actually have a question for Carrie.
oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Carrie, question for you. Why is I'm just curious. Why is it that every time Noble drops down in your chat, you turn into some sort of phone sex operator and you start moaning his name and you say hi
Let
to
me
him
answer.
at
Let
least
me
two to three
answer for you,
times?
Carrie. Let me
Okay,
answer
I'll
for
go
you,
on mute.
Carrie.
Noble, please drop
Carrie, let
down.
me
Noble.
answer.
Noble, if you're
Carrie,
still
let
in the
me
clouds, please drop down.
Carrie, let me answer this for
Go ahead,
you.
talented.
T
Go ahead. Let me hear
T
your response.
No, I'll tell you. TMO used this strategy to irritate my ex. But, so you have to understand what Carrie is. I hope Noble realizes this. He may not know he's slow. He's
You're
slowable.
smart,
But,
talented.
yeah, like anybody can't see this miles away. But Carrie is, this is all part of, just poking at certain people and to kind of get them in a tizzy. But Noble, I have a
There you go.
feeling Noble really is buying into this. So don't leave that poor Goofy
Noble
alone
is not
now.
buying into it. He knows what's
He
up.
is. I heard
Noble
him
is
on his
good.
live.
Whenever
I
he
was
comes on my
one.
panel, you were watching the last one he did.
Yeah, no, I was watching.
Listen,
No, I watch. I'm always watching Noble because he may get 5 or 6 people, but I'm one of them because that dude is so delusional. I just enjoy him. I like watching
don't be
delusional
speaking
people.
bad
That's
about my Noble.
no.
He
I'm
knows
sorry. Yeah,
why.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm sorry.
it's because some
Mm.
people have issues seeing him over here. Okay. So I make it known he's here. Hey Noble. Okay.
Who has issues though, Carrie? Because I know that
A number of
Tracy
people. You know who it is.
does not have any issues. And I mean, let me ask you a question. So,
Are you her
Ness is
spokesperson?
messy.
huh?
Ness is
Are you
messy,
her
No.
man.
spokesperson,
This was actually my commentary a couple of days ago. I had mentioned it. So now that I saw that you were here and I have some time, I said, let me ask her about it because I dropped into your live one day and I heard you just moaning his name and it was just so cringe.
Hey
And I
Noble.
was like, why is she doing this? And now that I asked you, you said, okay, so let me ask you this. If you met Noble in real life, would you give him a chance?
Stop. Stop.
What?
I don't want that part two.
That, that's a
No.
that's an
It's
insult. That's an insult.
how
Come
is
on.
that an insult when she's not even greeting him. She's literally moaning his name. So I think it's a fair question to
Noble.
ask.
Drop down, Noble.
Look,
Oh God.
who? No, I
Noble.
don't. No offense to Noble, but no
Oh, plenty
professional
offense,
woman.
Noble.
please.
No,
Drop
no,
down,
no,
Noble.
no disrespect, Noble, but no normal professional sane woman would wipe their ass on you, Noble. I got to be honest, man.
Wow,
You
I
got to
did not
realize
do
that.
this
No,
for Noble. Now he's gonna
he
drag you,
seems
talent.
cool though.
No,
He
no,
seems
he's a
cool though,
cool.
no
I
lie.
like Noble. I like Noble, but you got to stick to the rivers and lakes you used to, Noble.
He's a vibe.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't go that far. What are you talking about? He's a vibe. Come on.
Yeah, he is.
See, and I mean, hey, it is what it is. I just wanted to clarify that.
Maybe
Talent,
you're
I am
right.
super.
Maybe you're right,
Hmm?
Ness. Maybe you're right.
Yeah,
When she
I'm
said
telling
she's a
you.
vibe, when she just said he's a vibe, now I'm starting to wonder about you.
I'm trying to. Well,
Uh
wait a minute. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me address the elephant in the room. What is
oh.
going on here? Like, what is this?
What?
What is what?
What did I interrupt? Did I interrupt something here?
Don't try it, Ness. Don't try it.
Don't do
Don't
This
it,
is not
try
the
Ness.
it.
first time I've
Don't
seen
try it,
this
Ness.
image. I've seen it a lot of times. As a matter of fact, talent, you come here more than anywhere else.
No,
So
no, no,
yeah,
no, 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 no,
That
yeah,
no.
was
yeah, yeah,
What?
what?
yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
not, nice try, but look, I'm in hood tables. I don't see you asking the same
Because
questions.
you have to
I'm a.
consider the going live to content ratio. So content creator ratio. Very Carrie doesn't go live, often, but every time she does, you're here. Hood Table goes live every day, and you're there, here and there, but you're here every single time. So it's a little different.
Look, listen. I'm in a
Hmm.
lot of women's. I'm in Pizarro's. I don't see. I'm in.
Why would you
Yeah.
even come on?
Well, I know she's a clown, but she does have engaging
Don't you
platforms.
have a mod stick over there?
No, no, no. I changed my name and I relinquished all mod sticks that I held under talent. I have to. This is a new version. This is a 2.0 of talent. Talent 2.0, talented. And
Carrie had, well, go ahead.
oh no, you were about to say Ness how
Talent
excited you
support.
I
are
All he
was, I
does is
was.
support the
about
channel.
Vegas. I got
That's it.
I was gonna ask Carrie, how does she feel about talent taking Lemon and I out to dinner?
Am I supposed to feel some kind? Well,
no.
I think
Let
that's a
me
really nice
explain.
gesture, talent. The fact of the
What
matter is,
what
talent is no longer a troll. So that's
they're
nice.
real.
I think
You do understand
kind
you
of
can
way.
still be a troll and people have seen you. You do realize that.
Right. He's
You
still gonna
lost
be a
Yeah.
the
troll.
point.
How is he not gonna
You
be a
lost
troll,
the
Carrie,
point.
and y'all not gonna know what he looks like?
He's not supposed to make contact. That's the thing.
Y'all still call
Who said
Pizarro a
that?
troll, and Brianna supposedly has seen her.
Bingo, bingo, bingo.
That's a
Well, I
big
think
Oh
Carrie
difference.
wow.
doesn't believe. I think Carrie doesn't. By the silence, Carrie doesn't believe they ever met. Ness. That's what I take from
I mean, we know that, but they still take their truth and
I
run
don't
with
think
it.
they did.
that. Wait, Ness. I see you started a trend. I've noticed. Well, let me ask you: did you start the trend of saying "I will title later," or did you
Oh
take
no,
that
that's
from
been
someone?
around. Yeah, that's been
Really?
around for a long time. Yeah.
I've just started seeing you use it, and now I see other people using it in the sector. I just
Danny
thought
does
you
it a
were
lot. Danny, Truth Teller,
who?
do you watch her? Truth Teller, Danny? She does
Oh
that a
no.
lot. She's always doing something on Jaguar.
Oh
Yeah,
okay.
she does
No,
it a lot.
I hadn't been seeing it in the beef sector until Ness did it. But getting to Ness though, I am so excited to meet Ness and Lemon. That's why I don't care who drops out. Long as those two don't drop out, I could care less who drops out. To
I'm
be honest,
telling you.
you
So,
know.
okay, in talent, so I heard a rumor that I never heard you say, so hopefully you can clear it up. Did you say anything about you taking pictures or being willing to take photos?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna have the waitress or the what do they call the waiter
Hmm.
take
Lies
a
you.
picture, but using my phone, and I'm just going to like erase my face or alter my face, but everything else will be intact.
Oh, okay, and we
Uh,
can post that, and we're able to post that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
dope.
There's nothing
Okay.
wrong with that. I
So
mean,
where will their phones be?
well, their
Oh
phones
my
would like
God.
no. I've discussed this with Lemon, and I haven't discussed with Ness, but
Okay.
I think we have to. Ness and Lemon are gonna. This is their first time meeting, so
Somebody needs
they're
to
only
get one
gonna
of
have
those glass, those spy glass,
they're only gonna have a
running.
couple of hours to get. Yeah, they're only gonna have a couple of hours together before they meet me. I think we all have to get acclimated to one another. And I think once the drinks start flowing, we're going to be in a comfortable position. But initially, I'm paranoid and all of that. I have to go through that crazy protocol, and they understand. They understand how it is.
You would trust me. I've been going through one myself behind the scenes,
Oh,
so I get
oh,
you.
I know. Oh, I totally
I
know.
got
And
you.
then, but I don't know if you heard, but Trish was trying to give you and Lemon some advice. So and she was trying to give it to me.
Um,
Did you? Yeah, she was trying. She was trying to tell you to, so you don't have people following you to me, to use your hotel's freight elevator in the back, and for me to send a private car. It was pretty elaborate. She gave us some
where,
real thought
where,
to it.
when did this happen?
Well, she came on again on Lemon's panel to really kind of double
Okay, I
down
gotta
on
catch
that,
that.
but it was on her panel as well. I hopped on her platform because there were only 4 people in the chat, and I felt kind of bad for her because she's I don't know what's happening. She's regressing, but anyway, she was telling me this, and
Since
she
Ness,
seems. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Since Ness asked me a question, let me ask her a question. What do you think about your friend over there who has those mugshots out? What do you think about what happened today over by ODS?
Ooh, ooh, that's a good one.
Um,
Is he still your friend?
what happened at ODS today?
No,
Because
forget
I know
about
she
that.
was
What do you think
on
about
there,
those
but
pictures, Ness?
uh-huh.
What
What
do
do you
you think
think about
about
your
those
friend
pictures with the gray,
Dragon?
those gray roots? What's going on? What
I
talk about it?
Look, go look. You saw those
I
pics,
did. I did see.
Ness.
No,
You
I saw the
saw
pictures.
them.
I did. I
Okay.
did, but I didn't see. I only saw a little piece of ODS because I was handling business today. But as far as she is concerned, yeah, it looks like she's stressed for sure.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, we're around the same age, so she's like almost 10 years older than me, but that's neither here nor there. But I feel like she's
She's
stressed,
36.
and I think that I don't know. I think that dragons. I don't think that dragons has a place to live. I think that dragons is like out in the elements, which is concerning. And
Yeah,
dragons is not being completely honest, which she doesn't really owe anybody any honesty. But when you're in need, your best bet is to not let people catch you in lies or to seem ungrateful, because then it's like nobody's going to want to help you. And she seems like she really does need help. The issue is when she's asking for money, I'm confused about what she's going to do with it now. And I have to be honest
exactly.
with you, I didn't think, prior to
Yeah.
seeing those mugshots, right? I would not have had this thought. I would probably think, man, she's gonna go and probably buy food, but now it's just a little bit of a concern because you just don't know. And dragons, she has like this childlike naivete that people say I have as well, but she does have like a childlike essence to her, and I feel sorry for her. I feel bad for her, but I don't
Yeah,
believe she's being honest with us.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I totally agree with that assessment, Ness, and that's what I don't know if you heard earlier when I was saying you can clearly see she's going through some things. She has some mental health issues, but
Clearly.
she's not willing to accept
And she's not at a hostel
advice.
at all.
People have offered her things. People have tried to understand, what plans she has. She becomes belligerent. So at some point, and that's I know you're closer to her than I am, and but I really like her. But at some point, you got to leave people where they are and just pray for them. But you
hmm
can't really stress yourself out over other individuals who really aren't looking out for their own self-interest. And you can preach day in, day out, do this, dragons, do this, and start, you got to protect your own peace. And I know this is impacted, and a lot of people are triggered by dragons. Sometimes you got to understand some people have gone through this, and some people who have had family members, friends, or relatives, like myself. So you got to understand we may look at it a little bit different, but I think the big picture is don't get too connected with this. Just either she figures it out or she's going to be in a casket or a prison. That's the real harsh truth of it. You guys belittling her and insulting her.
Doesn't change
That does,
anything.
yes, not
It
going to change
doesn't. It
anything.
doesn't. But I mean, I'm not gonna drag her. Like that would be. Come on, that's not nice. So I'm not gonna drag her, but I'm definitely gonna give my commentary on it. I'm not gonna just ignore it. But it's gonna be much like what I said here. But yeah, listen, you guys, I'm gonna drop down. I'm happy to talk to the beautiful couple. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys finish your
Oh,
conversation.
look,
You
look.
guys
I hope
have a great
nobody's
afternoon.
hearing this. Okay.
Nas, come on. Look,
Yeah.
okay. See, this is the nonsense I'm talking about.
Talent.
But
No,
look,
I'm gonna have to start saying, "Hey,
yeah.
Talent."
No. Because now
You know, she came up
please,
here instigating Talent. You know. You know how Ness is. You look at what Ness made Talent do. Talent had to drop down. Connie, she's not in jail. She got locked up June 8th, I think it was. And somebody put out her mugshot pics. And we saw them today. Well, a while ago. That's it. And that is what's going on. That's Linda, you see what Ness did? No Talent left. No, no, I won't do it, Talent. She's trying to start something, but it's not true, and we all know it's not true. Okay, we all know it's not true.
Very Carrie needs your help. All the dumb bitch does is speak patois. We need to help her forget all about her culture so she can speak with an American accent and fit in. Please contribute to the Learn to Speak English Foundation and get her enrolled in the Rosetta Stone courses. Classes are starting soon. She will learn grammar, accent training, vocabulary building and formation of sentences to name a few. Please help the poor dumb bitch. Help her enroll in an English class today. Cash App $Carrie Ray 16. We now return to regular programming.
Look at what Ness did. Talent, we won't play that game. It's okay. All right. T. Evans says, so wasn't it around that date when you all were giving her money to go get right? The one that she didn't get. And the braid, they even gave her money for her braids. And go look back at that photo. She has done nothing to her hair. Okay. It is crazy. Anywho, that's it. That's all. I gotta go. Linda, this is the reason right there. So it makes no sense. I can't even end by saying that Dragon should get herself together because Anywho, toodles. the place. It's funny.